Hi, Singtall here, otherwise known as Ross Johnson, guitar player for Bishops and Thieves. I've been roaming around the internet for years now under the name Singtall, making presets for a lot of different devices. And I played around with the Axe effects back when I had an Ultra years ago and did a few presets and posted them, and it was pretty cool. It's getting to know the device. Later I got an Axe FX 2, which was tremendously more powerful. And for years I just I'm not needed. You know, everybody's making presets. You know, it's a cool tool. You can just dial up stuff pretty easy, so why make presets? Well, in my quest for presets, I made presets to sound exactly like some CDs. You know, you can tone match and get the sound completely perfect, exact to the CD. But what it didn't do for you is get you the right feel. And you can grab any amp with some distortion and EQ it to sound kind of right, but doesn't necessarily mean it's going to feel right. So I started trying to specialize in getting the distortion character right. And that was a big endeavor. And of course you can get lost in the IRs. There's so many cabinets in this thing, so many available through Fractal and Redwires and so many third-party vendors. So I tried to get my preset making down to just what's available in the box. Just presets, just cabinets that come with the unit, and amps that come with the unit, no external devices or anything else. So I thought I'd start there. Well, the first thing I did is I went in and made an Eddie Van Halen, early Van Halen preset, and I tone matched it to sound exactly like the CD. And I quickly found out that it sounded like crap. The original tracks weren't flattering at all. If you were to plug in that tone and play it through a PA system, it's just so terrible and brittle sounding, but it works in the mix. So after quite a bit of time, I decided that if I'm going to make presets, and I'm going to make artist presets, I'm not going to make the true to the album preset. I'm going to make a preset that if you took your ActFX or AX8 and you took it out live, you plugged it straight into the PA system and you started playing that song, I wanted it to sound authentic but still feel like a real guitar rig. You know, so instead of the CD tone, maybe the real amp tone that they had when they recorded the CD. Hopefully that makes some sense. But I was looking to capture the feel, you know, the essence of the sound, but more the feel of the thing. And so I did a demo of some of the presets. My playing's not there right now. I've been working on a lot of other things, but you get the idea. I'd like to offer some suggestions on what to do with these presets. A lot of people will start out by dialing up their favorite artist preset and playing all their songs and go through memory lane, and that's cool. But when you start playing live, what I found is that most guitar players tend to like a certain tone. We like a certain clean, certain crunch, certain lead. We like certain effects, and that's our comfort zone. It might have been the rig you grew up on. It might be something you picked up along the way, or some other rig that you played on that you really liked. But regardless, so what I try to do is make presets that are a good starting point. So for example, let's say you pick, I don't know, any preset in the pack. Take it and tweak it and make it yours. Obvious places to start. So I'm taking the Pantera Cowboys from Hell tone, and I'm going to turn input drive down and, add some mids back in and just play with the EQ, maybe change the bright cap, and maybe tinker with kind of a bluesier. So I just gave you some examples of what you can expect from the Super Pack. This is not the end of the pack. Anybody who owns my presets for other units knows the way I operate is I charge you one amount and you get into the pack, and then all future upgrades or updates is yours. Just use the same link and keep downloading the updates. The presets you see in the pack right now come from what was requested. When I first got on the AxeFX forum, the Fractal forum actually, I asked for suggestions, and a handful of people said, I'd like this, I'd like that. So I made those presets. That's based on what people wanted on that forum. So if you would, click on my site and the contact information and let me know what you'd like to hear. If you have some ideas of something off the wall, I'm sure I'd like to try it. I hope you find a preset that inspires you to play and you start playing instead of tweaking.